Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? It's Saturday here, and today is the day where I want to finish cleaning up the garage. As you can see, there's still stuff in here that I want to get out of here and down yonder. Now I did some maintenance down here, some moving around of stuff. You can see the shredders down there now, chipper shredder. I showed this before. This was originally the ramp we were going to put on the back door to get things in and out, but we're not using that now, so son of a bitch. Okay, put the barbecue over here. Now, I did a measurement of the car to see exactly how wide and how long it is. The car is 4 meters long, which is about 12 feet, and 2 meters wide. So it'll easily clear the door. That's not a problem, because I've already had it in here once when I first bought the house. But I need to make sure I got enough room on the sides to be able to spray. So yesterday I showed you guys this thing here, and I do apologize for the quality of the audio on the video. What I'm apologizing about is I didn't realize that microphone, that Takstar, is very much omnidirectional. As in, if you're in front of it, it's fine. It's going to hear you. It's going to be good. But if you're behind it, the audio does not get picked up at all. It's really, really, really garbage audio. So what we're going to do today is I want to get these garbage cans. I got to figure out where the hell I'm going to put them because I'm going to still need them. But not today. Now, I don't know if they're small enough or if I get rid of this stuff here, like these rims and this white thing and these jugs of probably old motor oil that I should have brought to the recycling center but didn't. If I can tuck one of these cans underneath and I'll just fire the other can down there because I'll just run one can until we get this job done. The bike I'm going to put down there because I don't plan on going for bike rides until this project is complete. And then maybe if we have time today we might start sanding. Why not? Now I was reading the comments about this Simonized sander, and a lot of you were saying that it might be too aggressive for what I want to do. It could actually cause a problem where it's going to overheat the panels and warp them. And after doing some research, you are correct. That is a potential situation. So what we might do is Home Depot has a Ryobi on sale right now for 49 bucks. It's a random orbiting palm sander, 5-inch discs. And a lot of the bodywork things I see online, people are using those. Now, when I used to do bodywork with my buddy back in the day in sanding, we used an air-powered dual action orbiting sander, which is basically you plug it into your tank, you got a little lever on it that releases air, and it does the whole nonsense. I thought that would be that idea, but that is not that idea. That's going to be a lot more aggressive, and like you said, the friction may heat the panels and cause the metal to warp. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pitter patter and have at her and get this here friggin' garage all situated, and then we're going to hook the battery back up to the Trans Am and get that peg in here. Alright, still got some crap in here. This chair, the tripod, the garbage can doesn't fit under there, son of a bitch. Oh well, whatever. What I'm going to do, because I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to get the car in, I'm going to try and get it in as far as possible. I remember last time when I had the car in here, I was easily cleared the door. But I got to give myself some front room so I can spray the front of the car. Because I'm driving it in. I'm not backing it in. So, and another thing I need to do that I thought about while I was doing stuff. What the heck is that growing underneath my car? Oh man, when we move, we're going to have some interesting stuff to look at, people. I forgot to wash this side of the car. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm going to take a rip over to Home Depot first. We're going to go pick up that Ryobi palm sander. And then when I come back, I want to park the truck probably right here. Like on this patch of grass. Just because then I can have the whole driveway to maneuver this thing around. Get her into the garage. And then go from there. I'm thinking at Home Depot as well, what I might do is hunt around for like masking tapes and that painter's plastic. Some people use newspaper, but the problem with newspaper is it's an absorbent, and there is a chance the paint could absorb through it and still come in contact with the item that you're masking off. Which, you know, if it happens on windows, who cares? You can just use turpentine or acetone and take the paint off. But if it happens on these headlights, you don't want to use acetone on them because you'll kind of like what's happening right here. I can buff that out. But we'll probably come back, we'll turn it around, we'll face it towards the garage, we'll bust out a bucket of soapy water in the hose, and we'll give her a good hand wash, clean it up again. Because like, I want to fix this spot here, I want to fix this spot here, I want to fix this big time. So we're going to do a lot of that today. We're going to do a lot of the sanding and bodywork stuff today. And like I said, this spoiler here, I was going to peel it and try and recover it. Honestly, I'm going to remove it and friggin' dump it. A garbage. Chop it up and throw it in the friggin' bin. Okay, so let's button up this garage. I got to clean off this bench too. This is ridiculous. What time is it now? It's currently 2:11. Can't see it because we can't focus. But I'm going to go ahead and button up this garage because I don't want to leave it open while I'm gone for obvious reasons. And we'll jump in the truck and head off to Home Depot. Alright, just got back from Home Depot. As you can see, the truck is over there on the lawn. Nice wide open driveway. And we did a little bit of shopping. What do we get? Well, bought this here builder's paper. Buddy said it's good for paint. It won't absorb it. It'll just, you can paint it. Got this Ryobi. I think that's a good name. See a lot of people on contracting sites using it. It was on for $39. Ryobi orbital sander, 5 inches. Good enough, good stuff. Bought a can of Trimclad primer because we're using Trimclad paint, oil-based. Will be compatible with our overcoat. 120 and 220 sanding discs, because I don't know if this thing actually comes with any. And some masking tape to attach that paper to the larger parts of the car, i.e. the back tail, back tail light there, back window, side windows, front windows. As for the tires, I'm just going to mask them with a garbage bag. Seems to be the best way to do it. Also, while I was digging around in the garage, guys, look what I found. I don't know if this is going to work. Apparently, I thought about cleaning my rims before because I bought this. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know what the instructions say. Directions in French. Shake well. Rinse wheel with water. Clean one wheel at a time. Spray about 2 feet away. Literally to a cool wheel. Spray entire wheel. Applying. Okay, allow product to penetrate for 15 seconds. Dirty wheels may require additional agitation with a brush. I'm going to use a sauce pad. Rinse thoroughly. Dry wheel. 100% cotton. Okay, well, we're probably going to give that a go. Oh, blurry. But first thing I need to do is put the battery back on it, fire it up, take it out of the driveway, turn it around, bring it back in the driveway and set it right in the middle of the driveway. Take out the hose, hook up the gun to it, and clean the other side of it. Oh, I'm going to give the whole car a bath. Frig it. Okay, that was fun. Alright, let's get washing, because as you can tell, not too bad, and then it goes to pretty freaking filthy. So, let me clean this up, and then we'll have fun trying to get it into the garage because I have tunnel vision. Do you remember when I was looking for my orange soap? Mechanic soap that I couldn't find? Been hunting for it forever. Worked on the wood chipper, hands are covered in black shit. Worked on the car, hands are covered in black shit. Worked on the mower, hands are covered in black shit. Guess what? I found it. Jesus, Murphy. Of all places for it to be, guys. I'm looking for a bucket to add water to and soap. And I kid you not, it was in a bucket. Okay, well, let's pitter patter. Alright, got this side all cleaned up. Got some SOS pads from inside the house. Gonna just try one dry. Well, not dry. Shit, that's not what I wanted to happen. Gonna try one on the rim to see how well it works. And actually, that works pretty good. Okay, we're gonna spray this Maguire shit on. See what happens. Well, looks better. Looks about as good as the back one does now. Still got to get in the spokes, but I think I need one of those polishers, like from that to what it was, which is that. The other side looks pretty damn good, I do say so myself. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, this thing's getting pretty dried off. I'm super not lined up for the garage. I'm gonna have to back up and take another rip at it. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I suck at pulling cars into garages, people. So I might not have a garage after this. Alright, let's get after it. Okay, one step closer. We got her in, but man, she's gonna be cramped doing these side panels. That's for shizzle. We got maybe about 1.5 feet of room on this side. Plenty of room in the front though. Get that out of the way. We got a little bit more on this side. And the bay door will clear. With not much room on the back side. Could have pulled it up a little tad more. Actually, you know what? I might do that. See, in the winter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically pull it up to the point where the car hits the chair where it's sitting. And then it shouldn't hit this. And that'll give me plenty of room to put the snowblower back here. Okay, let's pull it up just a tad more. Actually, you know what? It's good where it is. Okay, let's... how's the paint? Is it dry? It's good enough. Okay, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. I just fired up the palm sander here and just gave it a quick blast, and as you can see, literally took it right down to primer. This paint is shit on the hood right now. But we already knew that, right? Like, we already kind of been told that this is the case. So, there's one thing I need to do, and I forgot about this car. This car is weird. It's got a power trunk, but not power as in the way you think. When you unlock the trunk, the thing pushes up and releases and you lift it. But then when you close it, you got to do it this meticulous way, or otherwise it doesn't latch and it doesn't suck it back down. It's one of the dumbest designs I've ever seen in my life. Just such a horrible contraption. I had to use penetrating oil to get the friggin' bumblebee to get the thing up, but to remove the spoiler, I believe it's underneath this plug here, which is not coming out. These two here, there's nothing here, and that's the spoiler too. I'm thinking, because I definitely want to take that off. I don't think you got to go under here because I'm pretty sure the spoiler doesn't go down that far. No, it doesn't. Right, it doesn't. So I guess we're going to remove this plug somehow. That plug somehow, and the rest of the spoiler is literally just held on with these little clips. Like, see how I'm pitching this thing? Like you can see, it literally fell off. Like, it's all rotten, it's garbage. So it's gonna go. I don't know how the hell we're gonna take that off the car. We'll clean it all up and we'll take a look and see. Looks like, I'm not sure how that comes off. Okay, we're gonna have to investigate that, but like, it's all just straight rotted, eh? Just garbage. Like, there's a big chunk of the mounting. Like, it's such a stupid design. Why can't they just make it out of fiberglass? Do it right the first time. Typical General Motors, man. Like, this is all spoiler rot. Friggin' lovely. Good thing I found my orange soap. Alright, so we got yee off, yee off, yee off. I'm hoping that there isn't a mounting hardware under here. I really don't want to have to take that plastic trim off, but if I do, then I do. We got yee off. I'm not sure what size that is. Probably, I want to say 3/8. So let's grab a ratchet and see if we can peel those off. Alright guys, we got the spoiler off. I just chucked it here for now. We're going to have to do a dump run in the very near future. And this is going with it. And you want to know why? Mounting hardware was completely rotten. This is actually from the mounting hardware. And look at the mess on the back of the trunk lid. But one cool thing about this is now I don't need to use a broomstick to hold the trunk open. The struts can do it themselves because this trunk weighs nothing when you remove that spoiler. That spoiler, guys, I swear, weighs at least 50 pounds. So, weight reduction? I guess you can say we're doing a respray and performance upgrades, boys. You know, the more I look at it, the more I like it without the spoiler. Like, it looks like it's not fast. But that's because it is not fast. But no, Only problem I'm having right now is trying to figure out how the hell these clips are on here. I think they might be glued on. Not sure exactly how I'm going to remove those, but I kind of want them off. And like this one here, I attacked it with a screwdriver to see if I could pry it up. And it's not releasing. And this is what I love, guys. No hands. Like, I literally, without the spoiler, as soon as I let go of it, the gas struts can lift it on its own free will. That's how heavy that damn spoiler was. Before, I needed a broomstick to hold the damn thing up. Now, I'm using the broomstick so that when it does go down, it doesn't go all the way and instigate the locking mechanism. But, I'm not sure. Like, if you look at these clips, make sure they're in the shot. If you look at these clips, you'll see that it's like, it looks like they're glued on. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that off. I don't really want to hit it with heat because it might damage the windshield. And this is physically, this is glass right here. So I don't really want to pry on it because I don't want to pry on the glass and break it, because I can imagine this window's probably not cheap. So, or for that matter, probably not even available anymore. I don't know how I'm going to take these off. Like these plastic pieces here, I can just take those off with a pair of pliers and leave it like this, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing because I friggin' don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that one overnight and then figure it out from there. But I'll take these plastic bits out. But I did some sanding on the back trunk lid. I'm going to have to grab more aggressive sandpaper because 220 is not aggressive enough. Got some of the clear coat lifted. But yeah, I'm just having fun today. Alright. I honestly think that looks way better without the spoiler. Kind of has this like Dodge Challenger look to it now. Without that stupid arrow wing. Now, for these holes, I got one here, 3 here, 1 here. I'm thinking I might just JB weld them. I'm thinking that might work. Get some JB weld, fill the gap, stuff it with something, weld it. Instead of using my welder and, you know, making the hole bigger because I suck at welding. Get some JB weld, sand it flat, prime it, paint it, call it a frickin' day. But I do think that's going to be it for today, guys. Basically, we've gotten some stuff done. Car is in the garage. Spoiler has been removed. Trunk can now hold itself open. That's kind of neat. All in all, I say today was a productive day. We got ourselves a sander. We tested it out on the rear deck. Worked pretty good. Yeah, I'd say productivity was there today. My neighbor came over there. He used to paint cars. He used to be a professional body man, and he was giving me tips like, you know, when you're doing it, this is what you want to do. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to use Tremclad. And he's like, that's fine. He's like, I've seen amazing jobs with Tremclad. He goes, some of the best jobs that I've seen from backyard mechanics were with Tremclad. He's like, just as a tip, before you paint, he said, go over the car with a paint thinner soaked rag, and it'll remove all the smut, if you will, all the garbage, and it'll basically reduce your fisheye, which is a damn good idea because I do plan on, once it's done, block sanding with 1000 grit, and then 1000 grit wet, and then finishing it off with some nice turtle wax polishing compound. And that way there, it'll really bring out the shine in the Tremclad, which a lot of you are probably like, Adam, Rust-Oleum and Tremclad are not that shiny. Well, like I said, I've done paint jobs in the past where the end result was like, wow, are you for real right now? That's Tremclad? Interesting. Because as you can tell, I freaking love my Tremclad. Wish I can get them to sponsor this too. That'd be sweet. But anyway, so, like I said, I gotta tell there's no marble in this one? What? Oh, there it is. It's in there. Let's see, where the hell's the marble? Why isn't it moving around? I don't know how much primer we're going to need because the Tremclad paint doesn't need much, but I just want to blast over any exposed metals. Now, stuff that I want to do tomorrow is I want to treat and fill these rust holes. Treat and fix this. Fix this. Fix this. We're basically going to sand this whole panel down. probably going to hit this a little harder with a wire wheel. I'm going to fill it with some putty and then flatten it, prime it, get it ready for paint. Maybe, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, guys, because Dad just texted me and he said he's coming over to install my ramps, which are going to be kind of rough because there's no way I can use them with all the stuff I got down there in the way. But that's not a big deal. This car isn't going to be in here for long once we're ready to go. And next Saturday is going to be a brutal day because I'm going to my uncle's house for his Fizzuck cancer party. You can just drop the fizz out of that and you know what's going on. He's having a party to basically tell cancer where it needs to go. And I'm going to that. So Sunday will probably be another working on the car day, and then after that working on the car day, and another working on the car day. And this week when I get off work, I'm probably going to come home and work on the car day and just continue sand, and more sanding, and just sand the living shit out of it to the point where everything is smooth, everything is nice, everything is good to go. Then we'll go to friggin' Home Repo or to Home Hardware, whichever, pick up the paint, and then start laying down some coats. Should be freaking good. Get her all tuned up and just delicious looking. I'm stoked, boys. I'm freaking stoked. It's going to be nice to drive this. It felt weird driving the car, I'm going to be honest. After being in my truck for 2 years, I got into this and I'm driving along, and like just a little bit that I had it on the road, I just backed out of the drive, or drove out of the driveway, backed up, and then turned back in and came in. I'm looking and I'm like, holy crap, this thing is low. But it's not low. It's just after driving Super Beast over there, it's like you're riding a skateboard when you get in this thing. But well, we reduced 50 pounds off. We're just got to finish dealing with these clippy things, and then we'll be good. But as for today, guys, I'm going to shut her down here. So let me know what you think of Project Dirtybird in the comments down below. Making progress, making gains. That's all we got to do. Also, this is the crap that I love to use for fixing stupid holes like what I got back there on that panel. This Bondo Quick Fix. You literally on the friggin' thing, take a putty knife, shoomp, let it dry and harden and cure, and then you go over with some nice sandpaper, and it's like it's never been there. Awesome times. But thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.